Guess the one hasn't arrived yet. Good to see you. Yeah, I thought I missed it, but the postponement. Where is it late? That's a common big guy. I will not will.
Thanks. Good.
Also, as a consultant, to get the tariffs
Done. You've got our vote.
I won't charge much, it's about $100,000 an hour. I'm doing some golf, yes. I'm almost there getting that, but I'm doing it because my wife gets on my nerves
CEOs as well as our friends in Trcsl, as well as industry partners. Dumi is our friend as well as the leader of this industry, as well as pioneer of this industry for the last 25 years. Fortunately or unfortunately, when he gets 50 years, he told me 2 years before he will leave the industry, starting his future time. Now he is much more free, but anyway, we lose one of the giant in the industry. Sometimes frequently we meet, sometimes we fighting, we have heated arguments, but at the end of the day, I have very respect to me, because he always patriotic and always love the industry and always love his motherland. This So always I keep that, and I always salute to me because of his qualities. This is actually not official function, but it is as an informal gathering. I hope that we cannot do me to take rest for a long time, and we need his assistance to the industry as well as regulator. And then therefore this is not the last meeting. Near future he will join us with his remarkable knowledge and abilities. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Anusha. Thank you very much. I am not the oldest man here, but I become the oldest in the industry. I suppose it was in 1988 that I joined this industry when Celtel was being installed. The first when Celtel was installing its first 4 base stations. Thanks to the JVP insurrection we had at that time, the universities were closed and I had nothing to do. So I thought I must go and learn something about mobile cellular, which was the company that Celtel was, they were in installation phase, and that is how my career started at Celtel. And since then it has been a long journey, a journey that I definitely cherish, a journey in which I learned so much, together with obviously my colleagues in all the other mobile operators as well as in TRC. Some of them who have been there almost as long as I have been in this industry, some whom I have got really friendly and close because of the fact that the working relationship that I have had with them, and obviously hopefully I have had a good relationship with all those other operators. I mean, obviously yes, as DG says, there have been times where I have been very nasty to them, but I suppose that was not personally, and it was never taken personally. So the experience that I had was immense. When in when I was 45, I took a decision that when I am 50, I want to move out and look at life differently. When I first told it to my wife, she thought I am joking, but then it wanted to be a shock to me. Sadly, I could tell all my competitors because you would have partied. So I prepared myself to this, and I think I'm quite happy that I did it. I see life quite differently now, and I have more free time. I enjoy it. I spend more time with my children, but I also do a lot of consultancy to young entrepreneurs who earn free of charge, where I see that we can do a lot. The experience that we have gathered over 25 years is amazingly lot, and to help these young entrepreneurs to come up in life and do things properly, not make the mistakes that we did when we were young, it's very fulfilling. So I'm doing that to keep myself busy and my brain ticking, because I don't want to get Alzheimer's or dementia sooner than I should get. But I'm definitely also, as I told DJ, I'm willing to help the regulator and also all the other operators. I'm not very expensive, just about $100,000 an hour. If you want my services to put the prices up. Just joking, but yes, this industry is still in my heart, and it will always be, because I grew up in that, and my success in life came in that. So I have to thank you all, because all of you I have come and touched and worked with sometime during my career, and we have fought, we have laughed, we have done things together, and every moment I cherish, and there are so many memories in my mind. So many things that we did even to mold the industry to what it was today and what is today, right? If you think back, I mean, we have done so much, and all of you, it's amazing that it's a revolving world. Thiru and I, how long ago Lalit was there and back, and we are all connected directly. Surain, so Hans was unable to come here today, but Hans and I go a long way back. while we competed, we also collaborated a long time in Amal, right? Well, at least he's a Ratnayaka and I'm a Ratnayaka. So thank you very much, and thank you all for coming today, and thank you for hosting me, DJ. Thank you very much.
So I would like to thank the DG who initiated and organized wonderful evening, because that's important, that as a regulator, keeping us united and also showing great gratitude for Dumi, who has contributed so much for the industry. He's been in that for 25 years, myself only 3 years in the mobile industry in Sri Lanka. So it was good, and I think well deserved. It's not a farewell, I should say. It's a get together. You will be not leaving us, right? You are not leaving the country or the industry. The most important, the 3 years being with him, what I enjoyed was, he's a man with high integrity, and what he believed always fought, and he fought for all of us sometimes. So that's something I saw him throughout every meeting with DG, or personally we had many chats about the industry. So that's what the profession is all about, and he never took, I don't think, I think he worked with many DGs over the years, and wherever he stood by his principles, and he did the right thing by the country first, as DJ clearly indicated, and the industry second. I think he himself didn't think much about his career most of the time. I think it was a shocking thing when you left the industry, and I think as DJ has clearly indicated privately and publicly, he should not leave, because we are experiencing today something that we have not seen for many years in our lifetime, the development in this country. So for that development, because after having these 30 years of ruthless war, things are happening in things that we have never dreamed, and I think the experience of years, business and otherwise, and the personal qualities, we need people like you to take this country forward for the next stage. So to me, I think it's unfortunate we lost even for last 3-4 months that we are not in the industry. But it's so fortunate. I see that you are very fresh, young, and younger than you can ever think of. But that's not the important thing. You've been, because I had a personal chat with him. He's privately, although he didn't discuss about his private consultants, but he has been helping young entrepreneurs in this country. But you have a bigger role, because this country, what we have experienced for the last 3 years, to take this country for the next level, all of us has a big responsibility and accountability. So I think your presence is so important, and time to time we will consult you, and I think it will be a great asset for DG and the industry, for business and for telecom industry specifically. So I think together we can do a lot of things. But before I congratulate you, having guts to retire at the age of 50, which I have never dreamt even, right? But you should also have the guts to come back and serve this country, right?
Different way.
Different ways, yes, for next level, right? So I'm sure that as clearly indicated DG, what I appreciate is more than anything, more than your business value, more than your leadership, the patriotism, the love that you have shown in every meeting about this country, and you should be proud. Today our industry has grown to a different level. We have 100% penetration, lowest tariff regimes. So all this is, you can also be proud that you've been the earliest employees or earliest person who has involved in this industry, has contributed in such a beautiful way. So having that pride, I'm sure together we can do all that. But to conclude my speech, wishing you all the best for many more years of service for this country. But I also want to conclude with a joke that I experienced in a dinner recently. The host, not Anuja, always telling, when I want a glass of water, said to his wife, "My darling, can you bring a glass of water?" Then, my wife wants fork and spoon. He said, "Could you please get me the fork, pass the fork?" "Sweetheart, can you bring the fork?" Always telling sweetheart, darling, honey, and all the beautiful words. So my wife felt so jealous and asked from me, "Can you see this husband? Married for 20 years, the love that he has for his wife is unbelievable." Called him and asked why he's doing this. So my wife, come on, John, tell me how 20 years that you are. I have never seen such a beautiful couple. Why you call? You never called it by her name. So you know what happened? Then John came and told my wife, what happened last 20 years? I have forgotten her name now. So with that, thank you, Honorable.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.